looks up, lights are out, and we are racing down into turn 1. Class A gets a start just ahead of Class B. There will be gaps between all the fields to try and separate the classes out heading through turn 1 and 2. And with 20 odd cars in the grid, it was a far better idea. A big send down the inside. That was from Lennon Archer. I think the new pink hairstyle giving him a bit of confidence into turn 2. He looked for the move. You could see her also looking for a move now. On the exit of turn 2, that car managed to stay in gear this time and keep him facing in the right direction.
Yes, Craig Burks on the inside of the lead post as they come through. Turn 2 catches all the 8 towards 3. Trying to close things down and get up as quickly as he can to the front end. He wants to try and find a way to the front end of Class C as possible as he can. So he's got a chance of at least getting in the overall victory. Remember, the overall victory with these guys doesn't necessarily work on their times. Lead car is now Sam Pateri. Overtime in second, Archer's third, Bob Hill, Vishal Singh, and then Leon Loebscher. Salvi Pateri leads things out over the second of the lead cars. And then right on his tail, you can see it. So the leaders and winners of race 1 have got to the front pretty rapidly. They're not all at the front yet, but they're nearly there.
It looks like Close has lost that position through 6 as well, so there was a long-winded pass all the way through 3, 4, and 5, but it finally ended into 6. We watch the Class C come into turn 1. That's 6, 7 of Gutierrez all over the place into turn 1, defending and then opening the door again last minute. But he goes in the middle of the track into turn 2. This is helping the likes of Ethan Garcia hang on to the front pack and try and move himself into the front as quick as possible. But in the front of the Class A, it's Sam Gutierrez and Anton Parmesan fighting over that lead down the inside of Close to take a place back. And it doesn't look like that was on 327 car of, sorry, just scroll down. 327, let's see him move. Losing him, losing him. Oh, he's in the front.
No, yes, he's in the front. No, you're right. He is in the front. He's got away past him. He sneaks up to the lead and tries to hang on now, possibly for the win in Class C. Class D, I should say.
Well, we know Close is fast in Class D. He needs to get the hammer down and get away from him as soon as possible. The more he battles to move himself up the field, the better it's going to be. But then we're also going to run into the back of the Class C battle, which is what we saw in race 1. And it brought the Class D battle very, very well. Close is wide.
It's forced wide there by the Hajo transport machine of Miller. And Miller trying to find a way past, but this is on board with Craigie as he goes down into turn 8.
Not smiling just yet, but that's because he's in the lead and he's got a few laps left to go. There's that M2 coming through our shot. A great looking new version of the BMW. But it just shows how well the body shape of all these cars have aged. None of them look out of place.
Not at all. Really great to see how well they all work as well together as a pack. And puts on some of their most amazing race action. So, Salvi Gutierrez trying to hang on to the front end of Class C. On a 90 from the North Courtinish car in second. Massive pressure coming. Salvi Gutierrez looking for a dive on the inside and towards turn 5. Close enough? No, not close enough to get on the inside of that SO Autotech car. Nearly far away past.
Yeah, the variance in these cars, some with more horsepower, some with more handling. So certain areas of the circuit, one is better than the other, and this is where Ethan's car looks really good. He's right up the back bumper, he almost rides into the back bumper on the brakes at the edge, but he just doesn't have the confidence there to get the move done. Ethan Garcia very, very well versed behind the wheel of a race car. He's got in the cutback on the exit of 8. He's got the inside of 1, but the door is firmly shut in front of him.
How was that? That was great from Mighty. In the background as Cat Christian closes that gap down on them. He's not too far away from joining the party here. Watch coming out of turn 2 as well, just behind that. Behind Panama's not going to put the pressure on. The third of the Sam Street cars. Looking for a chance to possibly squeeze through there and get a little bit higher up than what he is at this stage.
Ooh, Salvi on the brakes. That car stepped up so badly as he tried to get into turn 4. He's still on the brakes. And it looked like the back wheel wanted to lock up, but he's managed to make it through and quickly. Ethan Garcia has got a good run out of 4, but he's going to have to be braver than what he has been on the brakes to get a move done.
Certainly trying as hard as he can to find a way past. Hasn't worked out quite just yet.
There it is.
Another little nose up the inside trying to find a way. Into turn 6. The amount have a good drive coming out of turn 7. Down the hill again. This is exactly where he wants to be. But on an island, he's coming and goes defensive.
He has a switchback. He did it the lap before. He's going to get early on the power and try and get up the inside. The SA Autocare car is aware of it. He's moving over into turn 1. Bit of a late move. Ethan might be complaining about that after the race, but it was definitely close racing between the two of them. But all of this allowing Gutierrez to just stretch the legs out in front and build this gap of the Class C lead at the moment.
Craig Herbst getting close to down now. You can see with Gardner moving towards turn 2. Casual corner. Goes late on the brakes. Just run there from the second of the SA Autotech BMs. 32 retaining about. Herbst is behind him at the moment, so he's got a bit of work to do. We're about to get to the halfway stage. Less than at 5. That's just the halfway. 10-lap race here for the second.
I've got on the time screen, we've got 7 laps to go, so I think it might be a 12 lapper.
Reverse grid. Yeah. Reverse grid, that's right. My apologies. Neil and Neil Lopes just going at each other there, which is fucking good to see. They got ahead there of Glenn and Archer.
Yes.
Archer dropped back, so race 1 winner has gone from hero to number 5.
Oh, best control BMW, all kinds of over the curve. Hang on to that, why don't you?
Nice one, pesting himself through there. What a pest he is. Somebody needs to get control of him.
He definitely controlled that pest all the way through that right hand. A great job from him. Wow, how.
Fighting hard there with the 327.
There's the driver I like to see to come to the field, is it not? Is that Morstad looking for his way around the outside of turn 8? He didn't get on the power the way he wanted to. Are they going to go side by side through 1? It's 3 cars looking for a way past. Around the outside of 1 he goes. Is he going to be brave to stick it down the brakes into turn 2? We've got 3 cars side by side. Is that the leaders of 8 coming through the back?
It is, that's Thomas Sharp. Squeezed in the middle, I think, in the middle of this race. Drill around the outside. Thomas Sharp has already found such good pace. He's already into the back end of Class C and D. And looking for a shot down the street from there to get ahead. Leaving space between himself and the rest of the car behind him.
There's onto Parmesan looking for a way
There
out.
we say, with the back of the black V8. There it is. Squeezing through as well, just as quickly and pretty much almost identically as rapidly through that pack of cars. So what does I do?
Not the leaders of Class D. This is Craig Herbst currently leading Class D. This is Michael
Kobler. So Craig Herbst leading Class D. Right, Kobler with Simon Woodley and Johan Miller behind him. There's Kobler, there's Pommersheim, then Woodley. Austin is doing the body.
It looks to me that Morstad's done it again. He's actually mixing it up with the D's at the moment as opposed to being up with the C's where we saw him early on. So maybe another mishap as he almost ended up in the inside wall of turn 1.
Around the outside by the lead car. He's worried about Pommersheim. He'll let him go through there. Let's get on his merry way. Supposed to be the next car to be caught by the leader. And you can see probably slowing slightly Nick Nadu. Stand there for him. 24 car there of Nadu. Unfortunately slowing him.
Oh, there it is. Very slow on the outside. Hazards ablaze. And the yellow flag is out as they head up there, but it's Gutierrez in second place at the moment, looking for a way past. He's caught Parmesan. Parmesan in the 992's lost a lot of time on Sam Gutierrez there, and I think this is why he's trying to get his way through the back market. Oh, there's cars all over the place. That was a 66.
Lopesha slowing down. Lopesha with some problems in the closing stages again.
So the Class A 66 of Leon Lopesha. Looks like he's just going to do a circulation for points. Close gets out the way for Sam to come past. Sam's got his finger pointing somewhere, or was that a thank you?
No, that was Sam saying we should have got out the way earlier on.
But he's definitely caught the gap on Anton Parmesan at the moment. Parmesan, a driver that did a lot of karting, well, started cut his teeth in karting with B2s, moved to KZ, and then straight into the BMW Performance Parts Series, and doing a great job with the BMW Class A at the moment.
But he's got massive pressure from a man who's got huge amounts of experience in BMWs.
I think a huge amount of experience in any sort of race car at the moment. A lot of laps put in, and not only that, a lot of work done to prep a lot of these cars on the grid. So not only does he have the driver knowledge, he also has the mechanical knowledge and the technical idea of how to get these cars to go out and track fast. As we see this new M2 coming under pressure from that of the Big John Energy car driven by Craig Herbst. He is currently the leader of Class D and is starting to mix it up in Class C. Did we not expect Craig? What did he? That was in the turbo class. We were worried about a breakout. Or the NA class.
This is the Turbo class, but he's going so well that he's putting the pressure onto the Class C cars there. Checky. So Sheldon Checky starting to feel the pressure coming from behind. The leader of the Class D. Obviously going really well at this point in time. Class C at the moment. In the hands of Ethan. He might have found a way through. Just saw in the background. See his car ahead of that red car, Salvi Gatiri. So there was a change up for the leader of Class C. No worries, he's going to get through. Parmesan car, Sab was closing on Parmesan, so we'll keep an eye on that as well, just in case anything happens in the next lap or so. We're about to start the final lap.
Nishal Singh, we just put him there. He's up
3 more laps to go, sorry, 3 more laps to go, 12 laps.
So Nishal Singh coming to the shot there. He's up. There's confirmation. You are right. There is a demon chain. Whoa! Great catch.
Wow.
And all the cars missed him.
I'm from the missed out there by Nicky Dix and Cam Christian. They came past. Already was sliding third of the Sab Speed cars there, so it's one of the cars that Sab Gatiri does preparation on.
The OMP livery EC BMW you can see it still holds out on Class C, but just barely against Gutierrez. We know that Salvi's good, we know that he's quick, and we know he knows the Zwartkops circuit very, very well. So let's see if he can regain. He's going to go around the outside of turn number 5. Ethan Wise, that is too much.
Onto the dirt. He's going to allow the other 2 cars through. Yep, there we go. Tanisha car sneaking through. Salvi gets it eventually back onto the circuit. Took a while to come out with the dirty stuff. Turn right. That's the Nicky Dix.
Yeah, it's Naidu and Benny Lut that have gained from that so far. It looks like Nicky Dix is going to make a way past down into turn number 8. Whether he got it done or not, we don't know. There's that limping Leo Locha heading through turn 1 as our current leader of Class C makes it through turn 1 as well.
C-Man car, right? It's a C-Man car there, unfortunately, not logo.
Oh, it's not.
But similar looking car. There's a lot of people saying. Don't worry, feel your pain.
There's also a lot of very white cars.
Yeah, there's a lot of white
at
people.
the first race of the season.
That is your leader of Class C. You can see it, riding on at Naidu, and right on his tail, Benny Late. Then behind that, you can see Nicky Dix, Cam Christian, Salvi Gatiri, trying to make up some ground. He's getting himself back into the top 3 if he can. He did have the pace earlier on, so possibilities if he can still hang on and get up into that top 3.
He's smoking out the exhaust of that car, Salvi, but it is a turbo vehicle, so any sort of seal starts slightly going. You do tend to see that smoke. There's our leaders again. It's the 992 of Anton Pomshine. To here, the back walkers. He gets past Salvi down the inside, but to turn number 8 quite easy. It is the last lap, and he will be coming to take the checkered flag. Anton Pomshine takes the win of race 2 in Class A of the BMW Turbo Pods. BMW in performance pods. Turbo.
Turbo Cup.
Turbo Cup.
Well done to Sam, second place there for him. Hang on, just a wee down turn, then an Archer, Nishal Singh and Leon Lopsha. And it's going to be Ethan